Yes, I may look different because I did get a haircut. It's Sunday, and we're closing out our evening with a workout. Back in, I guess you could say back and bicep, or you could just say it's pull day. We're gonna we're gonna pull. That's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna go for like 50 pull-ups, and we're just gonna rest as long as we need to. Got some espresso. I ate like an hour ago, so I should be fueled. So we're gonna get after it. Wonder if the Apple Watch has a calculator. Oh yeah, it does. All right, 50 pull-ups. Start our workout. All right. I just heard somebody ask where Dad went. They must have not heard me come out to the garage. I heard so I heard someone say, "Where'd Dad go?" I'm streaming. Hey, you come over here. You want? Yeah, I heard someone say, "Where did Dad go?" It's just funny to me listening to the voices. Huh? Why? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What I was gonna tell you? Oh. Oh, I was gonna tell you. Oh, I looked at you that way because I started the sink in the kitchen and little Kai came running. Okay. Yes. Yes, cycle breaking. No, I'm agreeing. Ugh. Okay, it's gonna take a long time to get to 50 if I can only do 2 at a time. Was talking to my wife. We were we there's this thing my kids do whenever I'm in the kitchen and I'm, like, doing dishes or anything. It doesn't matter, like, where our kids are, but the minute I start doing some chores in the kitchen, they both, like, rush in, like, without I could probably set my watch by it. It's like a Pavlovian response, and then me, I get like a grumpy dad about it, and I'm like, "Why are you guys in the kitchen? You're always in the kitchen when I'm trying to do things." Uh, yeah, and I shouldn't be that way, you know? It's just a small kitchen, and there's not a lot of room. Alright, this is gonna take a long time to get to 50. I can only do, like, 2 I can only do 2 or 3 pull-ups, in a set at my current body weight. I'd like to improve that, but I weigh about 240-ish, um, and yeah, 2 or 3 reps is about all I can get in on a set of pull-ups currently. So, what I typically do is I just go for volume, and so, like, today, I'll say, okay, I'm going to do 50 pull ups. And then I'll just do as many sets as it takes to get to that volume. And then over the course of a training cycle, I'll just walk that volume up. Like last week, I was at 40. The week before, I was like 30, and I'll just kind of stair step the volume up over a month. Anybody else work out today? No? Okay, fair enough. Uh, I every time I see like a number of people as viewers in here, and I say, "Did you guys work out today?" The number just plummets. So I take that as a message that they didn't work out today. Let's see, we're sitting at 42. 42. 40. And my espresso's almost gone. I know people have commented on this before that I drink espresso while I work out, but I just kind of treat it like my pre-workout. Typically, I just buy like super cheap creatine, um, and then I'll just do like a dry scoop in the mouth, a swig of espresso, and that's my pre-workout. I think I just think, in my opinion, most pre-workouts are just super overrated. Uh, they're largely just a shit ton of caffeine, 200 milligrams of caffeine, and that's why you feel so good after drinking it. There's not much magic to it. So you can get the same effect with a couple shots of espresso or a couple cups of coffee, and it's much, much cheaper. I mean, if you like drinking pre-workouts for their flavors and stuff, you do you. I think a large number of them aren't worth their price tag. Oh, let's see. That's 37, 37 to go. 37 to go. Here we go. Well done, man. Hey, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that. Bill, let's turn to God. Shepherd's Chapel YouTube explains the whole Bible. God bless. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm a Christian for sure. Uh, so yeah, right on, Bill. I don't know what the Bible has to do with working out at the moment, but I appreciate your comment, Bill. I appreciate Ryan's comment even more, though. Woo! I don't know how many more three reps, 3 rep sets I got in me. I set a target of 50 pull ups, I have 34 to go. I don't think I don't think I'm getting there. I don't think I'm getting there. But last week I just barely made it to 40. So adding 10 more reps over a course of a week was probably overshooting it a little bit. I keep forgetting to set my timer too. I try to keep my rest periods consistent from set to set if I can. A minute, anywhere between a minute, 2 minutes. I keep forgetting. Okay, I just gonna get two here. Two reps. How's uh how's your guys' Sunday been? Mine's been pretty uneventful. I streamed on Twitch earlier today, and the funniest thing happened. I was like 30 minutes into the stream, and I was working on a project. I'm working on building this alt text generator thing, and about 30 minutes into the stream, my mouse started jumping all over the screen and like highlighting random stuff on the screen, and I thought, "Oh my god, someone has hacked into my computer and is messing with me." So I like immediately ended the stream. You can go there. I put the video. I put the video on my channel, but I like hurried up, ended the stream, and come to find out, what it was there was a mouse in our other office space that my kids use for a computer in there, and they had accidentally pushed the device changer button, and it paired it to my computer in the other room, and so it was them that was hacking my computer. I looked really silly though for a moment because I was panicking. Oh my god, what have I done? I've let Mr. Robot into our house. But nah, it was just my kids. So yeah, that was about the most exciting thing to happen today. Everyone in my house is sick except me. Knock on wood. I got to find some wood and knock on it. Every single person is sick, and they all have different symptoms. And so I'm just hoping and praying that I can avoid it. I mean, there's two scenarios. One scenario is that I'm already sick and I'm just in like an incubation period and I'm going to get smacked in the face tomorrow or later this week with a bad cold, or I've just gotten extremely lucky. All right, we're at 20 pull-ups and then my plan was to go to 50, but I don't think we're getting there. Oh, it's taking me 12 minutes to get to 20. Um yeah, I don't think I don't think this is happening today. Yeah, that's something about training people don't talk enough about. I can only do 5 straight without stopping. I can do 2. I can do, like, 2 or 3, Eric. I was saying that a little bit ago that At my current body weight, I weigh about 240, and I can only get about 2 or 3 uh, reps per set. And so what I try to do is I just try to go for volume over the course of a cycle, you know, start at 15 or 20 in a single session and then grow that volume over time. And I just probably was a little too ambitious today with my goal of 50. Probably help if I dropped a few pounds. If I dropped my body weight, I would definitely. Yeah, that's 24. Maybe we can get 30. Maybe we can get 30. Mark, I look like Slim Shady. Yeah, I've never had anyone say that before. Uh, Start doing push-ups today, Eric. Nice, very cool. Yeah, I love me some push-ups. I feel like people underestimate the effectiveness of a good quality push-up. You know, people like people are very quick to move to like dumbbell bench presses, barbell bench presses, all the free weight stuff, but then they kind of forget about um, the good old push-up. The push-up's good too because it's a closed exercise, right? So where dumbbell bench presses or barbell bench presses, you have your back flat against the bench, you have your shoulders pinned, and your appendages are moving around your body. Whereas with a push-up, your hands are fixed on the ground, and basically your shoulder blades are being able to move freely on your rib cage. So it's not it's a nice thing to like mix in, right? Like you shouldn't probably do all of one type. Baba Booey. Eminem slipped to fame on Diddy's baby oil. Nice. Nice, Baba Booey. Those are some weird Slim Shady comments. I've never had anyone tell me that I look like Slim Shady. I weigh about 100 pounds more than him and have much darker hair. And doesn't Eminem have blue eyes? Yeah, I don't know. Are you guys trolling me? Are people trolling me? I had one guy. I had one guy tell me in the comments of one of my YouTube shorts. He said he didn't even use punctuation. He just said, "This is the worst short." Like, okay, thanks for offering your opinion. Appreciate it. YouTube is a YouTube is a weird place, but it's also a good place. Like some of my favorite creators and a lot of my favorite online communities are on YouTube, but like intermixed in all that is a lot of weird stuff. Thin shot. Are you the guy who tries to do a backflip for an iPhone? No, not me. Marty Miller looking jacked and stacked. Thanks, Marty. I appreciate that. Little more like jacked and rounded or stacked and rounded, but you know, I take it. I'm definitely not the guy that tries to backflip for an iPhone though. If I tried to do a backflip in my current condition, I would likely break my neck and end up in the ER, which is not any place I want to be. Ugh, that's 28. I don't know if I got another one in me. We'll try one more. That'll be 30. My goal is 50, so I fell well short of that. Marty Miller, huge shoulders. I try, man. I always feel like my shoulders are kind of like the smaller parts of my body, but yeah, I've been working out for a long time though. Um, and like I'm definitely not the most jacked or shredded individual. I mean, truly honest, like over the last 5 years, I just more care about like, am I decently strong and can I do stuff without getting hurt? Yeah, right, man. Looks like you're wearing shoulder pad. I I appreciate that. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, 9 times out of 10, I want to be reasonably strong and mobile, be able to keep up with my kids and not be afraid to do things and get injured. Um, which I think is probably I said this in another video, another live stream I did. One of my goals would be on the day I die, I'd like to lift some weights, and so I feel like if hopefully, knock on wood, I have a long, healthy life ahead of me. Um, you just, you can kind of pace yourself from a training perspective. There's no reason to race. Yep, that's gonna do it for my pull-ups. That's 30 of them. That's not bad. Excuse me. Did anybody else tax better, man? Doing taxes is now free and easy with TurboTax. File your. I mean, where does this spam? Where do these spam accounts come from? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand why the interwebs has to be polluted with such things. Uh, okay, so that was the pull-ups. I think what we'll do is we'll do some dumbbell hammer curls, and then what I've been doing lately on my pull day is some like high rep dumbbell bent over rows, mainly just because they feel good. Ow. For a long time, I've been working out in my gym, my garage gym barefoot, and I can't tell you the number of times I've stubbed my foot. I always come to regret it, my decision at some point, but then I just keep doing it. Do more pull-ups with TurboTax? Thanks, Tax Better Man. I appreciate it. They they stopped phone calls to spamming now. Yeah, nice, Matthew. Damn car extended warrior. That was nice. Yeah, I mean, no offense, Tax Better Man. I mean, I think I respect the hustle. It's just it feels spammy, you know? I respect it. It feels spammy. Like I don't think I've ever actually purchased a product because somebody came into the comments somewhere and was like, "Hey, you should really check out this thing." But yeah, do more pull-ups with TurboTax. Well, if you could actually guarantee that I could do more pull-ups if I bought TurboTax, like guarantee my money back, I would probably buy some TurboTax. Actually, I don't even have to buy it because I'm already a customer. That's what we use. Intuit, right? TurboTax is made by Intuit. That's what we use every year. Which I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be having TurboTax to do my taxes. This is like one of my favorite. curl variations. I'm really interested to know if anybody else here worked out today, though. Like, what did you do? I know one person started doing push-ups. I'm really interested to meet like other people. If you guys look at my YouTube channel most recently, I've been posting a lot of content. On a real note, tomorrow is back and buys days. I work out too, been going for 7 months. Built like a twig, need to gain more. I did leg day today. Nice, dude. Yeah, that's awesome. 7 months, huh? Fantastic. Yeah, don't even worry about the gains, right? I mean, 7 months consistency, doing legs. I mean, you're on the path, right? Like, what is what's the Mandalorian say? This is the way. Yeah, this is the way for sure. Tax better, man, for sure. Oh, yeah. What I was gonna say earlier is, oh man, you lost 15 pounds. Yeah, 15. That's awesome, dude. 6 weeks and 15 pounds down, and now you're kind of going the other way, huh? Yeah. Do you do you watch Sam Solek? Any of Sam Solek's content? Uh, yeah, Sam Solek. He's he's got a bunch of great content out there about like cutting and gaining and cycling that. Nah, David Goggins. Yeah, yeah. If you need someone to wake you up and get you out of bed, put on some David Goggins. You know, you got to silence the inner bitch. Yeah, he is something else. The juice. 12 pull-ups right now. Let's see. I can probably do one. I did 30 earlier, not in a row, but total. I can only do like two or three at a time. I'm just too heavy to do 12. Or I guess I should say I'm not strong enough to do 12 at my current body weight. But I'll do one for you. I'll do one for you. The juice. The juice. Okay. I did one pull up. Now, the juice. You have to tell us all. You have to tell us all is that username, is it an innuendo? Are you on the juice? Yeah? You gotta tell us. The play on words, or are you, or is it a different kind of juice? I'm glad people showed up here to chat. Good form. Thank you. It's a nickname. Okay. Orange juice? Nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah, man. I like the nickname. If you've been in the, obviously, I mean, I'm guessing you're familiar with the gym scene, right? Like if someone's on the juice, you know, uh, or the sauce. I guess that's another one. If you're on the sauce. It's nice though that people showed up in here actually talking. Because the last few times I've streamed while working out, I haven't had any chatter, so it's nice to have some company. AI is dangerous. Do you agree with my name? Okay. Uh, yeah, I mean, that username is kind of like Tax Better Man. Although Tax Better Man, uh, I'd kind of like to know what the story is behind your username. Um, but AI is dangerous. I'm I'm a fence sitter on this issue, the whole AI thing. I think AI is wonderful, is going to be wonderful for a lot of things. I think what we call AI right now in 2024 is really uh, generative artificial intelligence. It's not really intelligence; it's just excellent token prediction. Um, but I do think there will be a form of artificial intelligence uh, that's pretty crazy. It can probably do a lot of good for us, but could probably also, like a lot of technology, do a lot of bad. I like it, just flex on them. You know what I mean? I like that. Flex, flex. I asked my kids if they wanted to come lift weights with me, but they turned me down today. That is one of the nice things about having a home gym is without much prodding, both my boys have actually kind of gotten curious about lifting weights and working out. I mean, they're still young, you know, so they're not like doing anything serious, but it's nice to be able to model that behavior for them and try to pique their interest in it. I think I got one more set of hammer curls, and then I'm basically going to do what I usually call is like a finisher and just cap out with some bent over dumbbell rows for a large number of reps and call it a day. I showed my you guys interest. Oh, hello. 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 Yeah. Hey, we need a new cameraman around here, don't we? What's this guy doing? I probably need to I've got this in a tripod. I probably need to actually just tighten this. Sorry for the jostling. I'll put you back down. Chat. What does chat like to be referred to? All the guys I watch stream, they all call us chat. But is that what communities like to be referred to? Okay, last set. Try to do 6 on each arm, huh? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm not gonna get there. I need some David Goggins. What would get David Goggins do? All right. You guys, I don't know if you guys have messed with YouTube Live much on your phone, but you can retouch it. It's kind of weird. Hey, what's up? I was streaming. Yeah. Oh, you did? Do I really? Nice. That's awesome, right? I've been trying to post stuff about things that I like. Yeah, coding. Yeah. But I've been trying to live stream when I work out too, so that way people who like to work out and like to code will maybe come subscribe. Yeah. Hey, that's pretty good, huh? Yeah, I try not to let the numbers get to me too much. I don't think I have any viewers right now. Oh no, I have 8 viewers. There was actually some people in here. One guy said one guy joined the chat and said, "Do 12 pull-ups right now. Let me see." I couldn't. I did one for him. I did one pull-up for him. I'm actually getting ready to I was just saying I'm gonna do one more exercise and then I'm gonna wrap it up for the evening. I need you to be like my cameraman. Uh, Tax Better Man's in here. I lost you for a second. I'm back. Tax Better Man. He's one of the chatters. Uh, yes, Tax Better Man. I do take protein. Uh, the protein I'm currently enamored with is from. You probably heard of the brand Premier Protein is the brand, but they have a flavor called Cafe Latte. It's like a coffee flavored protein, and I would say I've been drinking protein powders since I was 12. I'm 31 now, so it's 18 years. Uh, and I would say that that brand, that flavor is probably the second best protein powder I've ever had. Tax. Oh, thanks for subbing, Tax Better Man. I appreciate that. You drink ISO 100 Fruity Pebbles. Ooh, that does sound good. Pebbles. Whey isolates are really good, especially for those fruit flavors. You need a mass gainer. Yeah, I haven't had much experience with mass gainers using them myself or purchasing them. I know they're out there. Uh, the one I actually have tried is Optimum Nutrition's mass gainer when I was in high school. So it was a long time ago. Nothing recent that I could recommend. Okay. Like kids? Probably not, because I pretty much mark all my content not for kids. Because I sometimes I don't always use family language, and I don't. I'm not trying to make content for kiddos. Yeah, unless they're really into programming or like lifting weights. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So a mass gainer is like a protein shake that has a lot of calories in it. Typically has a lot of carbohydrates also. People use it to help them put on weight quicker, uh, which currently that is not something that I need. But Tax Better Man needed it. Oh, everyone's gone. Do you like give out tips? You mean tips about working out, right? Oh, Tax Better Man's still here. So my YouTube journey, yeah, my YouTube journey largely started on the fitness world. So if you look up a channel, if you search for Freeborn Training Systems, there's a channel out there that's mine that has it's got well over 1,000 YouTube videos. That's all just fitness content, advice, recommendations. uh, workouts. Uh, and then about 5 or 6 years ago, I largely stopped making content around it just because people didn't seem to resonate with what I was sharing. Uh, so that's why lately a lot of the content I've been making has been around programming and coding because that's another passion that I have. But I also love fitness still. So I've been trying to blend the two worlds a little bit. I can't say how much more content I'll make that's fitness specific since I have all that other since I have all those other videos from way back when. But uh, if there's anything you want to know, any questions you have, I'm happy to offer recommendations or advice. You know. All right, this is gonna be my last set, and then I think I'm gonna close out the close out the stream and shut down the gym. Uh, well, well, peoples, I hope you guys have had a good Sunday. That's gonna that's gonna do it for my workout. I'm just at a plateau. I just keep lifting and eating. It's like I can see my weights go up, but not see it in my body. Um, I'm assuming based on see you, Matt boy. Have a good day, man. Tax better, man. So my advice to you, and this is gonna sound probably a little clinical, but my advice to you when I was doing personal training, this would be my advice to clients is take some time and track your total calorie intake. Um, if I had to guess, you're probably just not eating as much as you think. And maybe you already know that, but that would be my number one recommendation of find you a good mass gainer like you talked about. Um, you could even do it the cheap way. I had a good friend I lifted with through high school and early years of college. And his secret was he carried a tub of protein and a bag of Ritz crackers in his backpack everywhere he went. And that was his like snack all the time throughout the day. As any way he could get an extra, you know, 100, 200 calories, he would get it. And peanut butter is really easy because it's super calorically dense, but it's small volumes of food. But that would be my number one recommendation is that if you can get an accurate beat on what you're taking in over the course, an average it, track for a couple days. Uh, okay, so dirty bulk or clean because I've been clean bulking. I don't know if it's what I should eat on the dirty. If so, I guess I wouldn't classify it so much as clean or dirty. I think what I would classify it is as um, the size of your calorie surplus, right? So the larger your salary calorie surplus, the quicker you're going to put on weight, and the quicker you put on weight, the more likely less of that weight is going to be muscle. So I think what would help is to start with just getting a beat on what your intake is today, um, because then you can adjust it, right? So you can say, okay, I don't want to gain a lot of fat. I want to gain mostly muscle. So what you could do is you could then say, okay, I'm eating. Let's just these are just for instance numbers, but say you're eating 2,000 calories every day, and you're not seeing your weight move up. So then you could start to stair step that calorie intake. You could go to 2100, 2200, 2250, and then once you see your weight start to move, right, you can kind of pause and say, okay, I at two, 2000 2250 calories, my weight's going up at a pound, half a pound a month, right? that's pretty gradual weight gain, right? So you should be able to stay relatively lean at that rate of a bulk. Um, versus you could obviously keep stair stepping that calorie intake up even higher. You know, you get up 3,000, 3,200, uh, and you could gain a lot more weight a lot faster, but there's probably a good proportion of that weight that's you're going to have to then cut off. So it's really more about the pace at which you want to put the weight on is kind of going to determine whether it's quote unquote clean or quote unquote dirty. Uh, okay, I've been half-ass counting, but I do count my protein. Wow, 200 milligrams a day. That's awesome, dude. That takes some serious dedication and focus. So congrats on that. And easy 3 calories. Okay, so like you could just be one of those guys who got really good genes and you're a hard gainer. You know, between your natural metabolism and between your training, you're pushing you're pushing a daily caloric need of 3,500, 4K, right? And so until you bump up over that need, right? Your total need, not only just your basal rate, what you would burn if you were sitting on the couch, but also if you have a very active lifestyle, if you're training really hard. Um, so until you kind of tip that scale, right? 3,100, 3,200, 3,300, 3,400, and then, oh, now I see the scale go up. That's really it's not, I mean, I wanted to say that's where the magic's at. It's not really magic though, is it? Right? It's just, it's math, it's physics. And there's no way to really escape it. So, all right, I gotta run, but this was really fun chatting with you guys. I appreciate you guys showing up. Uh, this is I didn't know what to do with my mobile live streams because I once I got over 50 subscribers, they allow you to stream from your phone, and I thought, well, what can I do with that? Um, because most of the content I've been making, if you look at my channel, most of it's around programming and coding. But I thought, you know, that's I also like fitness, so I thought, oh, I could stream, you know, when I work out, and maybe some people would like to enjoy that. Hey, buddy. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep doing this. If you're around, pop in, say hi. Love to talk to you guys. Uh, so yeah, have a good Sunday. I'll see you guys next time.